When I woke up, I would be still tired, want to go back to bed, had a hard time waking up, my brain was foggy, I would want to take multiple naps throughout the day, and then when I would go camping or other things like that, people would say, hey, did you know that last night you stopped breathing in the middle of the night? And so I thought at that time it was probably best to go get a sleep study. So I went and visited my physician and said, hey, I think I have sleep apnea, I need to get a sleep study. So they did a couple things there in the office and then said, yes, let's get you referred over to Oklahoma Sleep Associates. I went to sleep, they came in, they woke me up halfway through and said, hey, we're gonna put this thing on you and you go back to sleep. And I said, okay. And I didn't get a lot of sleep the first 3 or 4 hours that I was there, but I do have to say, as soon as I had a CPAP on, the remainder of those 2 or 3 hours that I was there, it was probably the best sleep that I had. I did the CPAP, and then I had a travel CPAP, and so I've had 3 different CPAPs that I've tried, and then I've tried some of the mouth pieces and mouth guards that go in to help that move your jaw, and none of them helped as well as one of the CPAPs did, and then I just started having problems with the CPAP. So I started looking for other options other than CPAP, and I ran across the Inspire implant. So I did a lot of research on the Inspire implant, and it's this little device that they implant in your upper chest and then ran wires up your neck and then out and attach them to your tongue. And you turn it on each night, then you go to bed. I was like, well, that's kind of nice. And so I did a lot of research on the company, a lot of research on the device. And so then I reached out and found a physician here in Norman that does the implanting of those. And so I scheduled an appointment with him and went to his office and said, hey, I want to talk about this. And then we started down the process to see if I was a candidate for the Inspire implant. I was a little nervous about having surgery just in general, but I was ready to do something other than a CPAP. It's completely changed the way I sleep. I sleep better. I sleep pretty much all night long. And it is something that I would do again in a heartbeat.